So it is officially stage 2 of heading around. We arrived in Turkey yesterday, and today we're going to be making our way to Istanbul. So there's been a few protests in Istanbul over the past few weeks, unfortunately. So yesterday I actually jumped on my phone and messaged Global Rescue, who we're working with on this trip, and asked them if there was any potential risks or routes that we shouldn't take as we ride towards Istanbul today. They told us that protests can erupt at any moment, as they can in any country, and to just stay away from one certain region where most of the issues have happened. But other than that, there's no other issues in the entirety of Turkey all the way as we head towards Georgia. So that's the plan for today. Really glad that we have this service, that we're able to just check in before we head into a really big city. We've already booked a hotel somewhere in the centre. I'm going to be spending a few days in Istanbul. It's a glorious day, so let's head out on the road and explore Turkey and start stage 2 of heading around.
Yeah, that's a great service you've got there, and with Global Rescue, it's quite good. You've actually got a personal contact. You can just send them a text message and they'll get back to you. In fact, I think we only waited like 10 minutes to get a response yesterday, which is really impressive. So it's good that the whole route for the rest of this part of the trip is clear. So we're going to head off now. We're going to ride to Istanbul. I think it's about a 2 or 3 hour ride. We're just going to go the quickest way so we can get into the city, get the bike parked up, and the hotel for tonight apparently has covered parking, which is ideal for the bike, and it's only an extra £1 a day. So are you ready to battle the heat, Em?
I am. I'm looking forward to today, heading over to Istanbul. We've been one time before, you've been a couple times. It's a fun city, but riding in it is going to be interesting.
Yeah, but it can't be any worse than riding into Mumbai, which was a good practice. We've been on the motorway for about 30-40 minutes, and we stopped off at this services as it looked like they had a good breakfast place. We've ordered like a potato pancake, which smells great. Em's got a little omelette there, we've got some bread, and we've got 2 coffees. But the strange thing is, they came in 2 different sizes. I don't know, I'm thinking this one might be mine, and that little one there might be yours, but I don't know why they came in different sizes.
Give it a try, it's traditional.
I think we need to leave it. Do we need to leave it for a little bit longer?
Is that all, you think?
I think so, yeah. Ooh. Oh, that is well hot. I think we leave that one a little bit longer.
Try your pancake.
Yeah, but this is a potato pancake, so it's got shredded potato inside. It looks great. That's really good. I like that.
So we have finished our breakfast, and Sean has actually gone into the Shell garage to buy a HGS sticker. It's a toll motorway sticker for here in Turkey. We actually didn't know that you needed one, but luckily you can buy them from the Shell garages. So Sean's gone to sort that out. I'm not sure how much it's going to cost, but when we were in the Shell garage, I found this. How cool is this? It is a cold brew coffee. It says iced coffee concentrate, so I'm not sure if it's like a super high concentrated amount of caffeine, but either way, I'm going to give it a try. We had a Turkish coffee in there. It's very strong, the Turkish coffee, kind of similar to the Bosnian coffee. You kind of have to really be in the mood for it, but it definitely does give you a boost when you need it. But let's try this one. It's from Hasan Effendi. Let's try it. Ooh, it almost tastes alcoholic. It's quite good, that. No, I like that. That's good. So Sean's going to come back, and then we'll see how much the motorway toll sticker costs for here in Turkey. So Sean just came back very briefly to grab his passport and his driver's license, because I think that's what you need, and there's quite a queue, so I'm not sure how long it's going to be, but it's not like we're in a rush. I think we've got 200-ish kilometres to Istanbul, and we were originally not going to go to Istanbul on this trip. We were going to get the ferry from Greece, but we need tyres because a certain Mr. Sean has not been easy on the tyres, even though they actually look really good. I actually think we probably have like 3,000 more kilometres on these, which is very impressive, but I know he really wants to be on a 50-50, which I totally get. So it's going to be cool to have the change in Turkey, in Istanbul, and we also want to go and see our friends at Touratech and catch up with them a little bit. It'll be nice to see some familiar faces when we get to Istanbul, as well as it's a really cool place. You know, I feel like it really does mark the next stage of the trip, especially when we ride over the bridge and you kind of like, you enter Asia in a way. It's going to be really fun. So yeah, we'll stay here, we'll wait a bit longer for Sean to arrive and see how much this is going to cost. While we wait for Sean to return, I will quickly show you the tyres. So this is how they're looking at the moment. It's a bit of a close-up for you. They're really good. I mean, they're showing a lot of wear on the sides, which obviously is from the Dolomites. So that's the front. Let's check out the rear. Here we go. Oh, let's try and find a bit with a bit brighter light. There we go. So you see just they've still got so much tread on them. They're starting to come a little. But for a tyre that has 7,000 hard kilometres on, I'm really impressed with them. I mean, yeah, well, I'll let Sean and you guys be the judge. I'm not the tyre fanatic, but they look pretty good. They certainly look a lot better than ours did at 10,000 kilometres on the UK tour, so quite impressed.
Well, I waited about 5 or 10 minutes in line. I think there must be 10 bikes. They're actually all GSs as well, all 1250s. But there's a big group of bikes waiting as well. I think they did manage to process one of them, but then she tried to do the other ones and then the system crashed. So she just said, go to the next Shell garage, which is in 16 kilometers. So we'll go and try the next one. I think it's really cheap, the sticker, but I think it somehow links your bike to the toll so you can pay it online later.
Oh, okay.
So that I think you just ride through with it. It's quite a good idea, actually.
Do you want to try that cold coffee? It's pretty good.
Is it not a concentrated one? You just drink it?
Try it.
I'm sure you added it.
I think it tastes alcoholic. Give it a try. You look cool drinking it. It looks like moonshine or something.
It's not too strong, is it?
It's nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
Right, shall we hit the road again?
Yeah, we should. All right, let's journey to the next Shell garage. It's about 10 minutes away. First big city up ahead there, that's Tekirdağ. Apparently it looks like a port city. There's lots of shipping containers going in and out there. But there's also a Shell garage just before where we're going to pull in and get this motorway tag. Apparently it's only the Shell garages and I think one other one that sells them. So we're going to go and grab one from there. We might not even need it, but I'd rather have it now than be panicking later.
It's not like we're only in Turkey for a day, we're going to be here for weeks, so...
That's true, we'll need it at some point. So yeah, I need your passport and the bike's registration documents to get it.
Okay.
Can't park there.
Maybe park Storm over there.
What makes this cool Merc?
It's a cool car. Well, they didn't have it either.
No, either he couldn't be bothered doing it, as he said go to the next Shell, or they couldn't actually do it now.
Alright, let's keep trucking.
It's going to be 3 Shells in 10 minutes. It's exciting.
In today's episode, Sean and Emily search for a sticker they probably don't need.
This episode is sponsored by Shell, provider of premium fuel. Shell garage number 3. Let's see if we have any more joy at this one. It's getting thirsty work, all this Shell garage hunting. No joy here either. They said to me that it's closed on a Sunday for getting the toll ticket or sticker, but I don't know if that's true because the other guy at the first one, he bought one. I saw him sticking it on the front, but then the system crashed. So I don't know. Maybe if we see another Shell, we'll stop at Shell garage number 4.
I would like to see what the police says when they pull us over because we don't have it and be like, oh, we said they weren't going to get on a Sunday. They're going to be like, what? Oh, no, I failed. Ah!
Oh, that was a 0. That was a disqualified, that one.
Sorry.
Right, party number 4.
Let's go. Istanbul has never felt further away.
Well, he said we can get to Istanbul today, no problem.
Okay. the motorway we go.
Never far from a gigantic Turkish flag, are we? They're very proud of the flag. It's quite cool, actually. Reminder of where you are.
I like all the flags.
Quite a good feature on the connected ride is you can have a look at points of interest whilst on the way. So you go to new waypoint, point of interest, along the route, so it doesn't like take you off the road and send you somewhere else. Petrol station, and then it's going to search for all the petrol stations on the way, and we can just scroll down, and there we go. There's the next Shell garage there. It's 23 kilometers away, so we can add that to the route. Just 37 kilometers outside of Istanbul. Now this is a town, well, I say town, is gigantic, isn't it? It's a city. It's Esenyurt. Places that I've never heard of, but they're gigantic, and the whole city looks completely brand new. There's new buildings everywhere, apartment blocks, sky towers, nice mosque over there as well. It looks really clean and tidy.
Yeah, it's the road system, the road condition, the buildings, it's immaculate almost. It all looks brand new.
Really impressive. So it's yeah, it's quite a casual cruise into Istanbul so far. And what are we, 27 degrees? It is getting warmer, but it's not too bad. Wow, it's impressive. I've given up on finding the sticker today. Tried another Shell garage, and again he just wasn't interested, so maybe we try again on Monday.
Sounds like a good plan. This is awesome, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? Yeah. The development work that's gone into this city is incredible. And we're going to go through another city as well soon. Oh, wow.
I think you are going to have to activate defensive driving mode level 10 platinum.
I'm guessing that
Advanced Pro.
Yeah, it will get a little bit congested as we get to the main city.
What was
plastic
that?
bag in my face. Plastic bag.
I felt the bike shift in your head go. I was like, ooh. It feels like we're about to end Istanbul, but we're not, with that like 37 kilometers away.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the airport is out here. Do you remember the airport for Istanbul? It was quite a way away.
I think it's on the other side.
Oh, is it?
I think it's on
Unless
the
there's a couple of them.
side. So we have been warned by quite a few Turkish friends and followers that the taxi drivers are to be watched.
Okay, yeah.
Like when you hear it 3 or 4 times from 3 or 4 different people, that's when you listen.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow. It's a mega city.
It is, isn't it? It's like there's some gigantic skyscrapers and making the small ones look tiny, but they're still quite big.
I don't know why I wasn't expecting this, but I wasn't.
No, me neither. I thought like the outskirts of Istanbul would be quite rural, not packed with other gigantic cities. It's impressive.
So far the driving seems to be very, like, good.
Yeah, it's very sedate, isn't it? Just all going in the same direction. It's heavily policed though. We've seen so many traffic police checks.
Yeah, we're quite fortunate that we haven't been pulled over ourselves.
Yeah.
There was a Marks and Spencer's there.
Was there really?
Yeah.
Oh, they've got the lot.
Whoa, that's a car market.
Ah, that's selling cars, is it?
That's mad. It has begun.
Enter the traffic.
You are now entering level 12.
The bike seems to be using the right hand side to nip through, but it's a bit tight in some parts. I think we'll stay in this area.
Yeah, we're going fast enough. You are entering level 16.
The blind spot warning triangles are quite good. They're flashing up either side as people nip in from both sides.
It's good, isn't it? So we've just pulled in at a fuel station, just around exactly 23 kilometres, 25 minutes away from our hotel in Istanbul. Sean needed to use the little boys' room, and yeah, then we'll be on our way again. It's great how many services there is, and I know what the problem is. It's very busy, and yeah, I really wasn't expecting the outskirts of Istanbul to be like this. Obviously, it's a huge city, and with that comes, like, you know, suburbs and things, but it's huge here. Everywhere you look, you've got these amazing apartment blocks and big boulevards full of, you know, cities, and big boulevards full of cities, big boulevards full of shops, and yeah, it's really interesting to ride through. The ride today obviously hasn't been amazing because we've been on the motorway most of the day, but it's been like 300 kilometers that we needed to do, and the amount of other bikes we've seen on the road of the tourists kind of makes sense that this kind of is the route to Istanbul, and after that then we'll get off and onto some of the B roads through Turkey, which I'm excited. So yeah, 25 minutes, 23 kilometers until we reach our hotel, and then we'll spend the next few days in Istanbul. Feeling better, sir?
Yeah, that was getting a bit too close. That was. I think as soon as the traffic started like boxing me in, I was like, oh no, I need toilet. Toilets here at the service stations are wonderful. They're really clean.
Yeah. All right, let's do these last 25 kilometers.
Let's put it in gear first.
A Turkish Haman is calling me.
Ooh.
Can hear it.
Yeah.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, we do. They do have I think there is a spa at the hotel, isn't there?
There is.
At the bargain hotel, which we'll show later.
Ready? Wacky races! Let's go! Go Stormy! And slow down again.
Slow down. You need all that 140 horsepower just for that little joining bit there.
Of course.
Okay, I think we stay on this one. Right, according to this, we need to merge to the right.
Ah! Oh, guess who's back? Mumbai Sean's back. Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, that's pretty. It is, isn't it? Look at it's got like intricate mini domes as well as the big domes.
That's beautiful. Oh, it's nice. Everyone's in the gardens as well. Okay, so we're 14 kilometers now? Not far at all, really.
No, not at all, really. You're right. Coming into Istanbul now, I guess. Very impressive. All these developed areas.
How chill is this?
It is, isn't it? No.
Like, no one's beeping.
No, they're all very patient. He just stopped the traffic so he could go and park. No one seemed to mind.
Got a park here that leads out onto the sea. Looks beautiful, full of families, all having picnics. Very wholesome. Not seen that before.
No, it's like a big walled fortification. I guess you wouldn't travel to the outskirts of Istanbul to see that if you were in the city centre.
Must be just the main street in. The cars on the right side are parked, I think, just for people to go into the park and down to the beach.
Yeah, seems the thing to do on a Sunday. I don't know if someone said it was a holiday today at the Shell garage. I wasn't sure if you meant it's Sunday, it's a day off, or it's actually a national holiday today, which it could be. You might start to see some of the iconic landmarks coming up soon.
Skyscrapers as far as the eye can see.
There sure is. Is that the Asia side over there?
Maybe.
Guess it would be. The skyline looks a bit more built up since we were last here. I guess in a few years they can do a lot.
True. We're in the taxi lane, but I think that's okay.
Should be okay for now, I think.
You can just about see the Blue Mosque.
Oh yeah, there it is. Just see the roof of it and the towers. Right, we're very close now. We're only 1 kilometre away.
We spent all our time in the bazaar because it's great. 5 minutes. Hotel must just be here. That's a great location.
Yeah, it looks like we need to do some sort of a kind of a U-turn. I don't know if it's an underpassage.
New bit of excavation here.
There isn't there? Wow, they're doing the whole thing. Scaffolding on the right as well. I guess they're always finding new stuff here. It's quite an ancient place. Right, we are very much in the city centre now.
Everywhere you look, there's something interesting.
There is, isn't there? Look at that old wall there. Even the wall is interesting. Right, somewhere down here. Can you remember what this hotel is called? Oh, a little bit far off, yeah.
You found this one.
But there's some good eateries here. He's doing a ride with his cat.
Yeah, super cool. We've got a taxi behind us, just to let you know.
That's fine.
Speed bump. This is so cool.
It is really old. Look at the old wooden buildings as well. I've never been down here before.
No. We didn't explore too much. We only had a day here, I think. And then we flew out to another country. I can't even remember where we went.
I think that was that. Well, I wanted that turning then.
Alright, no problem. Down here? I think
Apparently
it was
so.
begin with an A, so it was like Aru or...
Okay. I think that's it down there. It's got its own grounds.
Athena Palace, I think it's this.
Yeah, that's the one. Got a red carpet. Must have known we were coming.
I don't know if we deserve that.
There we go. That was actually relatively stress-free journey.
Yeah,
through
very
Istanbul.
much.
Right, let's check in.
Hello.
So we're staying here at the Antalya Palace in Istanbul. There was some confusion about the parking. Now, I did see on the website there was a picture of underground parking with cars in, but apparently there is not. So the bike is parked right outside the entrance there. It's pretty safe, apart from a few little guests that have made their way at home quite quickly, haven't you? What are you doing on there? No, you're not bothered, are you? Right, Em's upstairs with the bags and we've already checked in, but let's go and have a little look at the hotel. It's quite a grand hotel here, and there's full spa services as well. I think there's like a hammam and things open till midnight. And I picked this one because, now I don't know if it is the actual genuine original price, but apparently it was originally £600 for the 2 nights, and there's a £506 off for tonight because we booked it last minute. So it was £54 a night, which is pretty good. So, and it was easy to get to as well.
Welcome to my Turkish crib. Come on in. It's quite nice in here. We've got like a little bit of a balcony, bedroom, bathroom with a bath, which is nice, and a very pink bed.
It is quite fitting, isn't it? I think.
It is.
I mean, that's quite a cool touch as well. They've got Antalya Palace Hotel, custom made. And
they have a spa here. So I think a traditional hammam, which we have to have once now, like throughout the Turkey trip, maybe not today or tomorrow, but their traditional hammam is €50.
50? Is that the one where they hit you with sticks and stuff?
Yeah, traditional body scrub with a knis mitt, followed by a full body foam massage with lavender soap on a warm marble stone. But the one that I fancy is the coffee hammam package.
A coffee?
They scrub you your entire body with coffee.
If you haven't had enough already.
But yeah, they're all around 50 quid. So a full body massage is, for 30 minutes, is €30. So it's kind of reasonable, really. But we're going to get undressed now. I think have a little relax for an hour or so and then head out into Istanbul.
Right, he's still here looking after the bike. I've decided to have an agreement with him. Like, if he looks after the bike, he can keep that. So, see you later, mate.
On the channel before, we've talked a lot when we were in the cities about how I always tend to carry a pack-safe bag. On this trip, my bag just didn't make the cut because of the weight and the way that it was in the pannier. It just didn't work, so I went with another option. This is the Uniqlo crossbody crescent bag. I think everybody in the entire world, every girl has this bag. It's great because it goes down to nothing, but what I've done as an added security measure is I've added just a carabiner, and I've put it through, I don't know if you can quite see that, I've put it through the toggle of the zip, and I've just tied it around just so nobody can actually like open it. It's pretty secure and it's just a little bit of security, probably just in my head, but I think it works quite well. So we wandered through some of the streets here. We stopped at a few restaurants, but nothing quite felt right, and we kind of followed our nose and some of the locals and have ended up in what I think is quite a cool place. It's originally from 1997. It's been going since then, and we've ordered 2 falafel plates and some starters, which are starting to arrive now. Thank you very much, which I'm really excited to try. First meal here in Turkey, so I have high hopes. Also, it's a really reasonable price in here. Some of the other restaurants were asking a very much a premium price. Of course, you don't mind it paying for it when you're in the centre of Istanbul, but it's nice to find a little local delight here. So let's try. I'm not sure what has arrived, but it smells spicy. This might be for you to try, Sean. How's that tasting?
Yeah, as you suspected, this is quite a spicy one, but not too bad.
We've also now been brought hummus, and I think they call this the shepherd's salad, which looks like cucumber and balsamic and some tomatoes in there as well. I'm not sure what that bread is called. I think it's called like lavash bread, if I remember correctly.
Not sure, but it's pretty good. And I think it comes with everything, doesn't it, if I remember rightly?
Try the hummus. What do you think? Is it smooth?
It's a little bit coarser.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's nicer.
Falafel has arrived, and I'm very excited about this. It looks piping hot. It smells really good too. Oh, it's very crunchy. Really soft, fluffy on the inside. It has a lot more of a herbier texture inside and a herbier taste. It's got a lot more, I think, spices in than the falafel I've had before, but it's really good.
What was planned as a small snack turned into our main dinner for tonight. That was a good little restaurant, that, and great value as well. I think there was about 10 falafel balls on each plate, which was pretty good and I was happy about that. But we're going for a small walk around the city tonight. We don't plan on seeing everything in great detail. We're just going to have a little wander around. The blue mosque is behind us there, and the other mosque is just down the street here, which we'll walk past in a bit. But it's nice to spend this evening just casually walking around town, and tomorrow I think we'll go and have a more detailed look.
So behind me is the Sophia Mosque. I think prayer time is just finishing now, so it's quite quiet here. Lots of people sitting on the grass, relaxing, enjoying the sun. We're going to take a little stroll down here. It does look like they've nearly completed the restoration work, which is fantastic to see. So let's go and have a look.
We're down by the water where you can catch the ferry over to the Asian side, but for the moment we're going to just head over to the bridge there, which takes you not to the Asian side but to the other side of the water that has the tower and a few more of the old things in the town there. But the Asian side back over there is where we have our next tyre waiting for us. So we will be riding over this bridge and then again the big bridge that was behind us then. But that's in a couple of days' time. But at the moment, we're just having a little walk around. Right, this is where you get the ferry, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. We took that last time. It was great. You can have a couple of hours over there, or if you want to, you can have the entire day. I'm not sure if we'll do that tomorrow, or we might do some new things we've not done before.
It's not expensive to get that ferry because it is like public transport here. It's not a cruise, it's just the ferry across to the other side.
Yeah, and you can do cruises. They last around 3 hours and they range from like €35 up to 50 depending on dinner. You can do all of that from around here. I'm not sure what we're going to get up to tomorrow. It's kind of nice that we've seen all the big sites, so we might just have a wander around. But as the sun is setting, you can see all of the silhouettes of the mosques on all of the different hills around.
Cool, isn't it?
It's really quite something special. But I think we should walk over maybe a little bit of the bridge.
Halfway of the bridge and then return back again. Because what time is it now? It's only coming up to 8 o'clock. It's not too late, but we'd like have a good early start. Yeah, early start for tomorrow would be good. We've spoken about these early starts,
they don't seem to happen.
We haven't actually found one yet.
But it's bustling. It really is. Istanbul comes alive in the evening, especially because the days are so hot here, especially in peak summer. As soon as that sun starts to set, people come out because it's cooler. So it's actually everywhere's open until like 1 a.m. even in, where are we now, May? Which is quite nice.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But always fun to be back in Istanbul.
It's a fun city. It's just a fun city.
It's quite a unique place, yeah. Halfway over the bridge now, it's packed full of restaurants there. There's guys fishing at the top. I don't know if it's from rod to plate there, but you can see there's the mosque on the horizon, the ferry boat's coming in. And then I think just on the brow of that hill there is the old palace gardens that we walked through before. Just walked past the old spice market there, which was open today. The Grand Bazaar was not open. I don't think it's open on Sundays, but it will be open tomorrow, so we'll head there in the morning.
See if we can find a patch.
Yeah, we're not doing well on the patch front with them. No. There's lots of fridge magnets, but no patches as yet, so starting to worry, aren't we?
I'll be very disappointed if I can't find a patch for Turkey.
The Turkey flag is ideal to be made into a patch, if we're honest here. Although it'd be like massive patch because all the flags are huge here. Yeah. Right, we're heading back in the direction of the hotel here, through the city again. It's quite lively here. We're probably going to get asked another 50 times to come and sit in a restaurant. They're a little bit more persuasive than we're used to.
Yeah, but it's part and parcel of it, isn't it? The banter, getting asked into a restaurant. It's kind of, if you don't have it, is it even Istanbul? So
I think so, but then there's a better chance of us going in the restaurant if we don't get asked. But maybe that's just us. Maybe it works on everybody else.
All right, let's wander through here. It looks really nice at night, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. The lights are all on. And the corn being sold on the roadside, that's actually quite tasty. Might get some of that tomorrow.